Now, I am Maiyegun General, the platform that connects all Nigerians and non-Nigerians all together, where everybody, one way or the other, find balance. And it is simply because, hi, Maiyegun General, I have publicly sworn, times without numbers, right, that I am anti-establishment in Nigeria, that criminal rigged system in Nigeria. And over time, when you disagree or you publicly criticize the system in Nigeria, right, you are kind of considered as somebody, as a rebel, and you are advised to go and join party and come and take over government if the way they are running it is not comfortable with you. Now, over time, this establishment has also breeded army of, uneducated, miseducated, at the same time, unemployed, unemployable army of young people. Now, what we figured out is this. The enemies of Nigeria, they have names, and they also have their backers. So for somebody like myself, who continue to stand on the truth, I choose something different from what majority of those who actually on Maiyegun's diary political chooses. But what brought us all together? The injustice, the inequality, the impunity, and count it on, the corruption and the poverty, that we have come to realize that these are not God-made or whatever. These are man-made. So somebody like myself then believe that for a country like Nigeria to really work and the people inside it, then you have to do the right thing. Follow the right thing. And what is that right thing? Let all the nations that are forced together inside Nigeria decide, come together like this and decide if they still want to be one country or not. That's the choice. Let them have a choice. And guess what? Already, the injustice, the impunity, which cut across, by the way, has already brought to fore the agitation for the division of Nigeria. It's not hidden. So because Nigeria is so mismanaged, and majority of Nigerians are so miseducated, humbled slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons. I am talking about those who are very happy in their chains. So when you say something about referendum, when you say something about independence for regions and all of that, because of the poor and miseducation in Nigeria, they will think you are calling for war. Why? The establishment trained them to believe so. So somebody like us then feels like the system in Nigeria is going to self-destruct. Now, if it is going to self-destruct, isn't it ideal, even for you that is supporting the system, even those of you who want to rescue the system, isn't it good for you to actually understand? And in total, what lead to Nigeria's explosion, implosion? Wouldn't you love to see that? Because I am one of those who want to make sure that you stop blaming God or blaming stop pointing fingers, because every one of us has a role to play, is playing a role in what is happening to Nigeria today. So I choose a side, and my side is, if Nigeria is a country, you watching me right now, number one, you are not going to be mad that people are demanding for Biafra or demanding for Yoruba nation. These are legitimate demand and they are democratic demand, right? But they have messed up with your brains, messed up with your lives so much that your lives have now been sort of hung between PDP and APC. Okay, for those of us who will never succumb to those, right? We remain in the fringes, right? We stayed at the back of the whole thing to watch you destroy yourselves. Now, from nowhere, actually from nowhere, a group of young people pulled a political movement, right, that is now making the establishment uncomfortable. So you want to blame me for showing that and sharing that with people as well. So that automatically made me a Labour Party member, abi? It automatically made me an I have no political value. Let me actually tell you that. As much as a lot of you are pointing fingers at everyone but yourselves for the calamity and destruction you have brought upon Nigeria and yourselves, you don't point the fingers at yourselves. You are looking for who to blame for your miserable lives. But you see, for somebody like me, that you think you could call terrorist for demanding legitimately for an independent region that was forced together through the force of arms, guns, in 1966. You prefer the establishment to call me a terrorist. Yes, you humble slaves, obedient fools. Yeah, you prefer that. In fact, me telling you that these people don't mean well for you, and even proving it and showing it, makes you even want the establishment, the people who keep you in chains, the people who keep you in that contraption, the heartless criminals, the criminals that you worship. You wish they do something to somebody like me for actually preaching the right thing, because that's how you are made. Now, for somebody like me that you probably feels like I would never, or people like myself would never amount to anything that will press the establishment to actually call for what we are asking for. If you are going to be united, there must be conditions. That's what they are not giving you the chance. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Fulani, Ijo, Ishekiri, nobody was given a chance if they want to be part of Nigeria or not. Under what condition? Nobody. You know that. The criminals who are now misleading you and ruining your lives and ruining the lives of those who actually don't support them. You want them to be called terrorists. You want them to be killed and jailed while you remain in your own slavery.